What's going on, Nerd Army? It's time, guys, for another Arrow review. Now, guys, this is episode 2 of season number 4 of Arrow, guys. This one is titled The Candidate. Now, this episode was actually really cool. A lot of crazy things happened. So, Moira's friend from back in the day decides she's going to take up Moira's legacy and she's going to run for mayor. At the same time, Oliver and Thea are having breakfast with her and her daughter, and she asked for their support. So they said, yeah, that's fine, we'll support you. It's a family friend. So they go and they're at her first speech as her announcing her candidacy for mayor. Now, at this point, guys, the mayor's office has been open for 6 months because no one has survived. 3 mayors have been killed, they said, and everyone thinks she's a little crazy for doing this shit. But they go to support her, and then automatically, out of nowhere, as soon as she starts talking and starts giving her speech, you just hear a freaking machine gun fire and see it hitting the podium, and her and her bodyguards take off out through the back. And they're just jamming down the hallway, and then the Thea is like, I'll check out for the gunman. You go get her and protect her. So she goes upstairs. It's just a distraction. It's just fucking a distraction. Because it was just a machine gun just going off on its own, just on auto fire, just blasting right at the podium. Not even at her, at the podium. And Oliver's jamming after her and the bodyguard, and one of the other bodyguards is standing at the foot of the stairs and says, "You're not on her detail." And then fucking here comes, he shocks the shit out of that guy with some big ass stun gun. Then he fucking gets, boom, blindsided by Oliver. Oliver knocks him over the top. She's like, "Oliver, where'd you..." He's all, "Self-defense classes." And he's all, "Get out of here, go back in the courtyard." He just jumps off the damn stairs, chases after this fool. Some parkour shit was going on, just jumping over edges, down on the top of this truck. Oliver just fucking, just flies off the top of the truck, lands, turns a corner, and gets smashed by a car, and boom, rolls off of it and stands there like a thug. And the guy got away. But also a really cool part is at the beginning of this episode, you get to see Oliver, Diggle, Canary, and Speedy all out there rocking some shit, saving a water treatment plant, it looks like, in the city's water supply, preventing Hive and the ghosts from getting it, as they refer to ghosts, but it's Hive. And Felicity says, "I want a code name." And then later on in the episode, when Oliver and everyone goes after Anarchy, who the villain is the guy with the stun gun, when they go after Anarchy, she actually is on the mic with him. He's all, "Felicity, do you see any movement?" She's like, "Well, now the guy knows you work with a woman named Felicity. I told you I need a code name." So I thought that was really, really funny. Oliver and Felicity have a little bit of banter back and forth, talking about, is this the right thing for us? Did we do the right thing by leaving and coming back to Star City? And she calls it Starling first, then drops the star. So Oliver says, yes, we did the right thing. This is what we're meant to do. And basically, they leave it at that. So what happens is, also, Oliver and Speedy go out and they try to find this guy that was hunting down their mother's friend that's running for mayor. And they go out and they're asking all these homeless people, and the homeless guy's, well, that guy probably knows. He deals around here all the time. He sees everybody. So they go and Speedy's asking him, like, "Have you seen this guy?" And she's like, and the dude's like, "Get out of here. You and your mask thinks you guys run everything." And she's all, grabs his arms, like all cranking his arm all crazy, and Oliver's like, "Let him go, Speedy." So, "Have you seen this guy?" And he's all, "I'm not going to tell you shit." She just rips his arm, breaks his arm, and Oliver's like, "Get out of here. You get out of here." I'm like, oh, fuck. And so he gets back to headquarters, to the Arrow Cave, and he goes up to Speedy and says, "Hey, the other day you were going at these guys, and you could have taken them down with like 1 or 2 simple moves to disarm them and disable them. But no, you threw like 6 or 7 other moves that were intended to do what, Speedy? Basically to kill them." And so she's just like trying to defend herself, and he pushes her, and she pushes back, and then she starts throwing blows, and he's like, just blocking everything, pushes her away. Then she gets fucking all crazy, because right now, guys, the pit is deep inside Speedy. You can see the pit starting to come out. And she's going a little crazy. She's getting a little freaking nuts. And she goes and she like like spider monkeys at Oliver. It was fucking crazy. She like flew through the air, landed on top of them. They fall through equipment racks and shit. And she's like, rah, 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 just growling at him, coming at him. And Diggle and Laurel pull her off, and fucking Oliver's, it's okay, it's okay. He's all, and then basically it comes out that Oliver never told Laurel about what happened in Nanda Parbat, and Thea never told Laurel. Diggle knew, but Laurel didn't. So later on in the episode, Laurel and Thea are having a moment. She's like, basically, we're talking, I want to know what's going on. And at the same time, Oliver is told by Laurel that she's going to take Thea out for a spa day, and they're going to get out of town and go for a nice spa day. And when Oliver leaves, Thea's like, we're not going to go to a spa, right? And Laurel's like, no, we're going to Nanda Parbat. If it's something to do with the Lazarus Pit, the League is the only ones that can help us. But we're not going yet. We're going to take something else with us. Then at the end of the episode, we get to see them at Sarah's grave. And they dug up Sarah's grave. And Thea's like, you sure you want to do this? And Laurel's like, yeah, gots to. She opens the freaking casket, and there Sarah's all sucked up and dead and shit. So they're going to bring Sarah back to life. Yes, I didn't think this would happen in, like, so soon, maybe episode 3. I know episode 4 is when we're supposed to have John Constantine in there, and I'm pretty sure John Constantine is going to do something to take away the Lazarus Pit mojo. So, yeah, because he was originally supposed to be coming in to help resurrect Sarah. So, maybe she's going to get resurrected in the Lazarus Pit like we saw in all the previews for Legends of Tomorrow, but at the same time, I think he's going to take all the mojo voodoo off of her head and maybe do the same thing for Speedy. That would be awesome. Another one of the parts I really liked is Quentin, after the mayor candidate's daughter is kidnapped by Anarchy, Quentin goes to Damien Dark and says, where is she? Like, where is she at? I'm done with this crap. And he's all, I'm done with this bull crap. And freaking Damien Dark's, language. Here's her where she's at. I don't approve of this. This is too sloppy. This isn't me. But next time you see me, and there will be a next time, you need to remember who you're talking to. And, like, he puts him in his place. Quentin is Damien Dark's fucking hyena. Come on, baby. Grab my butt loop and let's go. That's exactly what's going on. Damien Dark puts Quentin in his fucking place. Every time. They end up saving the daughter of the mayoral candidate. But at the same time, Oliver told Quentin, I'm doing things differently, I'm not going to kill, like all this other shit like he used to. And Speedy is just out of her damn mind. She can't get it through her fucking head. Thea is losing her shit. And she's fighting freaking Anarchy, who is a badass fighter, by the way. His fucking little thing just expands into triple staffs and she's just fucking shit up. It was badass. But then Speedy whoops him. He's getting up there and he's covered in like chemicals, and Speedy walks up and uses the electrical tip of that shit, just lights his ass on fire, and she's just standing there, just watching him burn. It was fucking crazy. And Oliver shoots one of the pipes above him and just gets him puts the fire out basically. And then at the end, Quentin's like, I thought you were doing something different. Instead of killing him, now you're just burning him to a crisp. If he would have died, I would have been arresting you for murder. This is crazy shit, guys. Quentin needs to pull his head out of Damien's ass and put it up in his own ass and realize what's going on. This is crazy. But guys, this episode was really, really cool. It was a lot of fun and some really awesome parts happened. I want to know what the hell is going on with Laurel Speedy going to the League for Sarah. And will Nyssa let them use the pit to bring her back, or will she fight and have a fit about it? Let me know what you guys think about that and your opinion of that down in the comments below, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up button if you would be so kind, and make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up with me and all the Arrow reviews I do every single week, guys. I'm Andrew. You have been watching Nerdsmerized. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you go click that big sexy subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized.